806, my gorgeous Leone, which means one thing. At the beginning of this week, you are going to be so happy because of this victory, because of this achievement you are going to have. So the beginning of this week, it's going to start with this beautiful victory, with this beautiful achievement. Oh my God, this is really going to so pleasantly surprise you, because it's to do with something that you have been expecting, but not as soon, you know. So something is just going to unfold much quicker, much sooner than you thought, and it is going to be such a lovely and rather refreshing surprise. It's not only about this beautiful victory, it's not only about this achievement, but it's personally how you're gonna feel. On a personal level, you're gonna feel so happy and so excited, but at the same time you're gonna feel so good, because it is about this possibility which you are going to have, which is going to be revealed at the same time. So it's not only about this big victory, it's not only about this achievement, you know, this is something so personal. This is so personal to you. This will mean to you so much. There are 100 questions that are going to be answered, you know, in your head the moment in time you actually have this wonderful, amazing news. But most important, so you're going to feel really pleased and really proud of yourself, but most importantly now, it is all about this possibility which is also going to be revealed for you to do. You know, you are going to at the same time have this possibility to start this venture, okay? And you need to follow your heart when it comes to this possibility being revealed. When it comes to this venture, you need to follow your heart, and you are going to. You know how determined you're gonna feel. This is instantly gonna make you feel so excited about your life and about your future. This is gonna make you feel so excited, you know, and you know you're gonna realize that this is the beginning of an ultimate change when it comes to your life. The next few months are gonna be so busy, but so good and so interesting. You're going to learn so much about yourself, so much about your life, and there are some very interesting people who are about to enter your journey. There is no doubt about it whatsoever. So of course you are doing something smart, you are doing something wise. And when I said that, you know, this possibility is going to be revealed like immediately, well, do you know what? Now, when it comes to that possibility to start this venture based on this victory, okay, the more you give, the more you're gonna get out of it, okay? There's no other way of saying this. The more you give to this possibility, you will know what I mean here. It's to do with your time, you know, it's to do with your energy, you know. The more you give to it, the more you're gonna get out of it, and also the more you give to it, you know, to this possibility, when it comes to starting this venture, the more courageous you are going to become, the more confident you are going to become. Over the next couple of days, there is a lot that you're going to do in terms of exploration. You're going to be exploring your options. You're going to be finding out quite a lot about this at some point on your own, and at some point you're going to be talking to certain people, lots of reading, lots of exploring, lots of conversations you are going to have. Some are going to be with people like on a personal level, and some are going to be with people like on an official level, and you're going to realize that it is indeed going to be a hard work, you know, but this is going to be so worth it. You need to understand that when it comes to this possibility, when it comes to the beginning of this venture, there is something going to be on your mind, some kind of a wish when it comes to your near future. I'm not talking about 10 years time, baby. I'm talking about your near future. There is some kind of wish you're going to have. There is something that you're going to be focusing on, my gorgeous Leone. Well, let me tell you that this wish is going to come true. this wish that you are going to have on your mind when it comes to your near future is going to come true. Okay, this is absolutely brilliant. This is the beginning of a new phase in your life. This is the beginning of something really good. This is the beginning of something really special. Believe me or not, you have been prepared for this for a very, very long time. Even at the time of your life when things have been so uncertain and difficult, within the last 6 to 7 months, you know, you had some excitement and then you had some disappointments. You know, everything was like kind of meant to be the way it was in order for you to see things in this particular light, from this from this particular perspective. You're seeing things right now. This time of your life is sacred, and this is what you need to understand. There is a big wish which is indeed going to come true when it comes to the beginning of this venture. Why are you doing this? Why are you starting this? Where are you trying to go? What are you trying to achieve? Oh my God, this is gonna be amazing. It's actually gonna be much bigger and much better than you can possibly imagine. Okay, and also, you know, all this is kind of gonna give you confidence. You know, you're gonna realize after all these conversations and everything that I said, you know, and this realization, when it comes to, you know, it's going to be hard work, but I'm going to go for it. It's all going to be leading towards you feeling ready, you know, to walk away from something, to move on from something that has been delayed for so long. You're going to realize what this is. This is going to become absolutely obvious. You're going to realize what has come to an end. Something that you were so passionate about, like, oh my God, for absolute ages. And now this is slowly but surely going to start kind of like, you know, disappearing into the background. You will see it will be drifting away from you. This aspect of your life, something that you were so passionate about for quite a while actually, but you did not have any progress lately, and especially lately this aspect of your life has been making you feel really unhappy, and it was bringing you down actually. So this is going to really allow you to reconnect with yourself and face this aspect of your life with a full honesty, and where you can just tell, you know, that you're just wasting your time with this, to move on from this. So you will know what this is. All this is going to give you this necessary confidence to open your eyes and to face the truth for what it is. Something that has been delayed terribly so far. No progress, no this, no that. You're going to realize what exactly you should move on from as well. Very important. And if you don't, it's only unnecessarily going to drain your energy when you could be giving your energy towards this right now. And that's exactly what you should be doing here. By the time you get to the meat part of this week, do you know what? This little reward that you are going to have when it comes to the midweek, it's going to be especially sweet, a very, very sweet reward, you know, because you are going to hear this unexpected news, completely unexpected news, something kind of negative. It's going to happen to somebody else. Something negative, something a little bit dark is going to happen to somebody else, and you're going to feel so happy, not because something bad's happened to somebody else, but you're gonna feel so happy because you knew that you made a certain moves, you made a really big change, you know, in your life. Like you made one of the biggest changes in your life within the last year. For example, within the last year, my gorgeous Leonie, you made one of the biggest changes of your life. Okay, and that was like, oh my God, so important to do, because now you're going to be reminded of this change, and now you're going to feel so pleased with yourself, and you're going to feel so rewarded, because if you didn't make this change within the last year, now you would be suffering from this situation these particular people are suffering from. Just remember, you're going to hear something negative is going to happen to somebody else, and you're going to feel pleased and happy, not because something negative happened to somebody else, but you're going to be reminded of exactly what you did a year ago in order to prevent this situation from happening. But you didn't know that this would happen, but you will realize clearly, oh my God, if I didn't make that change within 1 year, this would happen to me, this like kind of really negative situation. And here you're going to feel really pleased with yourself. You're going to take your intuition very, very seriously. Okay, you're going to take your intuition very seriously, and this is really kind of going to make you feel so good about yourself, to the point where a little bit later you're going to be reflecting on your life in general, and the great things that you have done, and this is always good when it comes to like us growing, you know, spiritually, and it's going to make you aware of like what's kind of missing in your life in terms of your lifestyle as well. And also, my gorgeous Leonie, when it comes to the midweek, you know that sorry sorry, when it comes to the midweek, some kind of a blast from the past, it's about to return into your life. Somebody from the past, it's about to contact you, or it's about to return into your life, and it's about to remind you that you need to pay attention to what's yours, and you need to protect what's yours. So somebody who you know for a very, very long time, somebody who you have some kind of a history with, maybe it's somebody who you know from your childhood, for example, it's about to return into your life, it's about to contact you. It's like a blast from the past, and it's about to let you know very unusual information, which is going to be leading towards you opening your eyes and realizing what do you need to protect when it comes to when it comes to you, and when it comes to your possessions. You know, this is something that you're actually so passionate about. This is something that you're so passionate about, and there is a certain trip or journey that you're going to need to make in order to do this. By the time you get to the last part of this week, my gorgeous Leonie, do you know what? You are going to have a brilliant idea how to speed things up. You are going to have a brilliant idea how to speed things up. Now, you're going to get this, what you're going to find out, it's going to make you feel really frustrated at around the end of this week. There is something really specific you will be waiting for. There is a certain news you will be waiting for. There is a certain information you're going to be waiting for. You're going to get a certain news and certain information, but it will not be what you wanted. The bottom line is there will not be progress with what you're going to be hoping that it's going to be some kind of a progress, and that in itself, it's like going to make you feel frustrated. But then later on, there are a couple of people, two people who you're going to be speaking to, and both of these people are going to suggest to you the same thing to do. And this in order to speed this up, there is some kind of a risk that you are going to need to make. This in itself is going to be a major choice, but it's going to be also really risky what you're going to do. But you're going to feel very drawn to what these couple of people are going to tell you what to do in order to speed this up. But it is about you being open-minded enough in order to take some kind of a risk. And it's so good that you're actually going to take this risk, because immediately as soon as you do this, for some reason you will know that you are doing the right thing, and a couple of days later you are already going to have a positive news, and finally you are going to have a much needed progress with this aspect of your life. So now, my gorgeous Leonie, I'm just going to shuffle these cards, and I'm going to see what's going to be a tarot card of the week. Okay, I'm just going to shuffle these cards, and I'm going to see what's going to be a tarot card. The Sun, absolutely fantastic. You see this, my gorgeous Leonie? You are going to have such a positive experience when it comes to this week. I think it's going to be some kind of a social gathering. You're going to be enjoying yourself. You're going to get lots of attention. You're going to have lots of attention, and you're going to be surrounded by the people who are going to make you feel really good about yourself. And you really are gonna get some major inspirations when it comes to your lifestyle. It really depends who you're gonna be speaking to and what exactly you're gonna be doing, but you really kind of need to get along with these inspirations when it comes to your lifestyle. There are certain people who are really going to impress you. There are certain people who are really going to inspire you. You really are going to feel connected to other people's lifestyle, and then again you're gonna think like for a moment like, oh, I can't do this because of this and because of that, and then suddenly something very strange is gonna happen. You're going to snap out of it, and you're gonna realize, I can actually do this, I will do this. And at that moment in time, the process of manifestation, it's already going to begin. You're so strong when it comes to manifestation, and especially when it comes to this week. So you need to make the most of it, of course. Hello my gorgeous people, I'm so excited to finally share something I've poured a lot of intention into. I've created the Ritual Mug collection, 3 absolutely beautiful mugs designed for your sacred mornings, tarot sessions and daily rituals. First up is the High Priestess Brew, which is perfect for connecting with your intuition and centering your energy before a reading. Then there is a full moon fuel, a lunar inspired mug for aligning your energy with the moon's cycles. And for those powerful go-getter mornings, there is Sip Your Strength, designed to help you step into your courage and purpose. These aren't just mugs, they're intentional tools to bring energy and magic to your day. You can shop the full collection right now. Just tap the link in the description or click the card up here to explore all 3. Thanks so much for supporting what I create, and I can't wait to see which one calls to you. Hello my gorgeous people, just to let you know, I've just started monthly subscriptions, monthly paid subscriptions, and the more people subscribe to this channel, you know, through monthly paid subscriptions, more content I'm going to be able to make. And this is why this is going to be so important. If you would like to subscribe to this channel through this monthly paid subscription in order to help me to keep this channel going, you will see the link is going to be in the description below. And thank you so much, because I will be ever so grateful.